I'm Dr. Selena Layden, and I am the Executive Director for the Virginia Public Schools Behavior Analyst Network, or VAPSPAN. I want to introduce you to one of our exciting projects that we've been working on, and that's the Professional Standards for School-Based Behavior Analysts. The purpose of this video is to share some information about what these are and where they came from. In subsequent videos, you'll get to learn more about how to use them based on your role. For now, let's dive into the standards. Let's start by discussing why we created professional standards for school-based behavior analysts. You may or may not be aware that the Behavior Analyst Certification Board, or BACB, who provides the opportunity to become certified as a behavior analyst through a rigorous process, including graduate coursework and supervised experiences, has a task list. This task list is a starting point for all certified behavior analysts, or BCBAs. The task list is what graduate programs who provide these programs base their coursework off of, and what the BACB uses to develop their national exam. There is also an ethics code from the BACB with which all BCBAs are required to comply. So why would school-based BCBAs need anything beyond these? Well, working in schools is a unique application of behavior analysis. There are many facets to schools that may or may not be part of a behavior analyst coursework experience. So, members of VAPSPAN decided additional guidance was warranted for this group of professionals. Many resources were reviewed and considered while developing the professional standards, including the task list and ethics code from the BACB. We also reviewed the Advanced Special Education Preparation Standards from the Council for Exceptional Children and the professional standards of the National Association of School Psychologists, the National Educational Leadership Preparation Program Recognition Standards from the National Policy Board for Educational Administration, and the Guidelines for the Provision of Behavior Analysis in Public Schools from the Virginia Department of Education. All of these resources helped us ensure the professional standards we developed align not only with the field of behavior analysis, but also with the field of education. It's important to note that professional standards are not intended to supplant any of the mentioned documents or resources, but rather to complement them from the specific lens of a school-based behavior analyst. The team that developed the professional standards included representatives from a variety of roles, experience, and geographic locations. The practice of behavior analysis in schools varies due to multiple factors, and we really wanted to ensure we incorporated representational voices. After the standards were developed, the document was shared among stakeholders that included other school-based behavior analysts, special and general education administrators, and technical assistance providers for review and revisions, and then we made those based on their feedback. The Professional Standards for School-Based Behavior Analysts is available free online and may be downloaded and shared. To access the document, you can use the website on your screen at https://digitalcommons.odu.edu/cdsc_pubs/66/. They can also be found on the VAPSPAN website. The final product resulted in 5 professional standards, including ethical and professional practice, collaboration, systems capacity building, instruction, and leadership and policy. Each of these areas encompasses important skills and knowledge that are critical to school-based BCBAs. Under each standard is a group of substandards that fall under these broader headings. We also align the standards with both the BACB 5th edition task list and the ethics code for behavior analysts, which can be seen in the document. Standard 1.0 is ethical and professional practice, and it states school-based behavior analysts promote ethical and professional practice within their scope of competence, following all applicable laws, regulations, and policies. Under this, we included the areas of professionalism, a culture of database decision-making, defining one's own scope of competence, supporting inclusive practices, following laws and policies, implementing evidence-based practices aligned with our science, modeling and promoting ethical behavior, and promoting growth of behavior analysis. Standard 2 revolves around collaboration. Working in a school requires the ability to work effectively with others. Standard 2.0 reads, school-based behavior analysts collaborate with stakeholders to both successfully practice within while also expanding their scope of competence to improve outcomes for students by designing, implementing, and/or evaluating services that are culturally and contextually appropriate to improve socially significant behavior. Under this standard, we address collaborating with various stakeholders, including administrators, school personnel such as teachers and related service providers, outside providers of behavior analysis or other services, and with families. Standard 3 focuses on building systems capacity, which focuses beyond individual students. While services provided to individual students is important and certainly can be a function of a school-based BCBA, greater change can be achieved by building the capacity of those within the system. Standard 3.0 reads, school-based behavior analysts build capacity of school personnel and promote sustained systems change using data-informed practices to improve student outcomes and reduce the need for crisis interventions. This standard was broken into 3 sections: school-wide systems, professional development, and behavior analytics supervision. School-wide systems focuses on support frameworks, such as multi-tiered systems of support, and the promotion of sustainable and responsive evidence-based interventions and supports. Professional development was included as many behavior analysts in schools support other professionals to improve their knowledge and skills around behavior intervention. Additionally, a focus on evaluating the effectiveness of those professional development opportunities was included. Finally, by providing supervision to other certified staff, such as BC ABAs and RBTs, as well as those working to obtain their certification, we are promoting systems change through the promotion of our field. Standard 4 is instruction, which should seem important to school-based professionals. However, we recognize school-based BCBAs may or may not be providing direct instruction and may not possess specific content knowledge related to subject matter. However, school-based BCBAs do have knowledge and skills related to instruction. Standard 4.0 states, school-based behavior analysts improve instructional programs, services, and supports by applying their knowledge of applied behavior analysis at the student, classroom, and school-wide systems levels. This standard includes supporting and using behavior analytic knowledge to improve student success. This standard focuses on supporting and conducting assessments, particularly functional behavioral assessments, progress monitoring, and other relevant data sources to develop behavior interventions to improve student outcomes. Finally, Standard 5 focuses on leadership and policy. Standard 5.0 says, school-based behavior analysts are leaders within the school system, modeling and promoting meaningful change through data-informed decision-making and fostering an inclusive, culturally responsive, and productive climate at the student, classroom, school, and school system levels. Because school-based behavior analysts vary in their roles and responsibilities, yet possess unique knowledge and skills, it is important for them to become leaders within their roles. This includes identifying system-level needs and collaboratively addressing them through sound, data-based decision-making. This also includes collaboratively promoting a culture of improvement, having high professional expectations while modeling effective behavioral practices, and designing systems of support to promote effective behavioral practices. As you can see, there is a lot involved with being a school-based behavior analyst, but we're hopeful that these professional standards will provide a framework for the application of behavior analysis to school settings. It is our hope that these standards are useful not only to school-based behavior analysts, but to educators who partner with them as well.